Hey everybody, it's me, Donnescha. Of course, you know that already if you've been here. I'm Donnescha. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I normally do picker cards on here, but sometimes I do answer people questions. Like, not all the time. Like, the last time I answered questions for people was like months ago, and I set them videos on private, which I need to unprivate them videos because I know I put a bunch of videos on private, but I think I might have put them on private by mistake. But I'm going to have to unprivate them videos. But I do answer questions here sometimes. And it's probably about time that I answer this person's question because they did send me an email and they sent me a DM. And because I still hadn't like really answered the question. You can see from the titles it's about twin flames and soulmates and stuff like that. And they basically wanted to get my particular take on it. And like my thoughts on it, and like they want to know like what exactly it is, like especially they want to know like the difference between a twin flame and a soulmate. And y'all, like, if you've been on my channel, you already know I have issues with the twin flame whole. Like, I have issues with the term, but I have issues with the whole concept and everything like that, and I'm gonna get into that in this video. Now, y'all might hear the washing machine going on, y'all, because I am doing laundry, and I'm in a different room because, you know, in the room I was in, it's like you can still hear it. You're gonna still hear like the washer and dry on, but it's not as bad as it was in the room I was in because it's like really directly on side there. And again, I'm not sure if you can hear it. You probably can still hear it, but it's not as bad, like, because I did test it out. And I'm gonna probably get up and go put clothes in the dryer here in a little bit. But yeah, so excuse that, y'all. But yeah, like, this person asked me, you know, this question like weeks ago. So about that, they just wanted to get my particular thoughts and stuff and what I thought about it and things of that nature, and like, and that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, now, you know, I got my drink here, y'all. I'm gonna be taking a sip here and there because y'all know how my throat be closing up and stuff like that. So yeah, I got a drink here. Y'all don't fuss at me. It's a Sprite Zero. I be drinking water too. I got a water here, and yes, look, okay. I recycle, y'all. Yeah, I be drinking out of plastic water bottles. Yeah, whatever, you know, it don't be healthy or whatever the case may be. You know, whatever. All right. I don't like to drink. Like, I have like a cup that I can put ice in, and it's one of those steel cups where, you know, it stays cold and you can put like a drink in it. But it's just like, I'm the type of person, I don't like drinks with ice in it. Like I don't know, like I've grown into that. Like I don't like fountain drinks and stuff like that no more. Because, and like when I go out to eat, I don't be like I be like whole of ice in them drinks because it's just something about it just gets watered down. It don't matter if it's in a styrofoam cup or if it's in one of them cups. It just feels like it tastes watered down. Like it just knocks the greatness out of the particular drink. Like it's not, if I get a drink with ice in it, it's not gonna be full of ice. So that's why I'm not like drinking out of like a cup. I don't know, like I hate that. I don't hate ice, but is this an ice video or is this a soulmate twin flame question video? But yeah, I don't know, y'all. Just cut me some slack here, okay? Because I know people be saying stuff like, oh, she drinking out of a plastic water bottle and she drinking with a straw and stuff. She ain't drinking no water. I be getting my water in. Like, I be getting my water in, period. I do. Okay, maybe not that much, but yeah. I be drinking water. I got a water here, too. But yeah, that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, let me just say this, like this, I guess you would say like this, a disclaimer. These are my, like, thoughts and my opinion on, like, twin flames and stuff. Some of this stuff some of the information I will give is what some of it mean, like the twin flame and stuff like that, or soulmate. But others of it is my thoughts, my personal thoughts. You know, that doesn't mean, like, your thoughts are wrong or somebody else's thoughts are wrong. That doesn't mean I'm, like, shaming, like, the whole concept of twin flames and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. These are my thoughts, again. So I just want to let that be known. Like, I'm not here to debate. I'm just answering like a question somebody asked me to answer. I mean, you can put your thoughts in the comment section if you see this video. This probably won't do, like, this particular video I'm making is like for that person or like for the people who, you know, wanted to know. So Because they have people ask me, stuff over time. Look at the sun coming out, y'all. Look, that's spirit coming through. But yeah, I'm sorry about that glare. There's gonna be a glare from the sun because it is early in the morning. But yeah. But yeah, this again, these are my thoughts. I'm not saying you wrong. I'm not saying other people wrong. But it's my opinion. Is how I feel about the particular meanings and how I feel about the whole thing and my take and like what the stuff is. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna talk about. I'm gonna get into like. Okay, first of all, because the person really want to know like what's the difference too. So the difference between a soulmate, this is what people say, the difference between basically a soulmate, basically a twin flame is your exact mirror. Okay, this is what they say now. The twin flame is your exact mirror, y'all, just alike. Okay, that's what people that's what has been said, y'all, just like when a soulmate is your opposite. They not your mirror. Y'all opposites. Now again, this I'm just going by what was said, like the research that I did. Okay? That's what the difference is. Basically, and also a twin flame is supposed to be like a harder relationship, and the soulmate is an easier relationship. Now, first, let's get into soulmate. Okay, so soulmate, I use the term on here sometimes. Like I even have like a card that I made with the term soulmate connection on there, but I don't use it that often. Y'all know that I use the word divine counterpart the most, or say divine union, because your soulmate, it's like this neutral thing. Like your soulmate, we already know soulmates can be, unless you don't know, soulmates can be your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your cousin, your grandmother, your grandfather, people that you've dated. It can be romantic. That's a soulmate can be any of those things, which is why I don't use it that much unless, I make it clear that, hey, it's a romantic soulmate. Look at that sun. I'm sorry about that, y'all. Again, it's coming up because it's early in the morning. That's basically what that is, right? Because soulmates, you all are from the same soul group, right? You from the same soul family, So, y'all was mapping stuff out. Like, we gonna meet together in this lifetime, whatever the case be. We gonna meet together, and y'all wrote this, like, not wrote it down, but y'all set this up. Like, that's gonna be your mama. You pick your mama, your daddy. They knew you was gonna be their child before they incarnated, and memory was erased and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. They have some cases where people, family member was a lover in the past. They had, I know it sounds crazy, but it does happen. It happens, right? But then that's not the case all of the time. Not all of the time, right? It's just for some. Usually when somebody was somebody like brother or something in a past life, they might end up being a lover in the next life, but it's not like a divine union. That was just a plan for some type of karmic lesson. Okay? That's what I know. All right. Whether you believe it or not, that's on you. All right. But a soulmate connection is a spiritual connection. So basically, it's a spiritual connection. It is a soul connection because it's a soulmate. That's why the even exes and stuff that you've been with, like romantic partners that you've been with that it didn't work out or whatever the case may be, those are soulmates. Yeah, that's still your soulmate, right? They just karmic soulmates. Now, karmic soulmates and like, you would say, if you would say like, let's say we saying, let me bring in the term divine counterpart or divine soulmate. That's different. See, your divine counterpart, which is the term I use, is a soulmate, but it's not the same as a karmic soulmate. Now, you do have karma with your divine counterpart. See, the divine counterpart soulmate is a high level soulmate. It's not the same as a karmic soulmate where you needed a specific lesson with that person and it didn't work out. That's two different things. That's a karmic soulmate. That's a karmic relationship. Still a soul. It's still a soulmate, y'all. That's why I don't use that term. You see what I'm saying? That much. I'm not against the term, of course. Now I prefer soulmate over, the twin flame stuff, but that's why I don't use that term. Now you have karma again with your divine counterpart, with the high level soulmate, right? Like the one. You do have karma with them, but it's not a karmic relationship. Are you following me now? Do you get it? Oh Lord. Y'all, look, if my titties be looking lopsided, it's because this bra I got on. I don't know why I put this one on. It got like pads in it. Look, I ain't got no titties, y'all, so I probably need like a bracelet or something like that. But I need somebody to pay for it for me. No, I'm just playing, y'all. I'm just playing. But yeah, excuse that if you can see that. But that's basically what that is. The divine counterpart is a high-level soulmate. It's high level. You specifically, that's the soul, like, not, and I'm gonna get into that. That's the person who you, for specific people, everybody ain't got no divine counterpart, no. For specific people, you meet in every single lifetime that you spend together. If you had multiple lifetimes, on every different plane of existence, y'all always together in a romantic connection. Whether you was a man and they was a woman, whether they was a woman and you was the man, or whether you was two men and you was two women. That's what that is. That's a high level soulmate divine counterpart. I'm not calling it a twin flame, because I'm gonna get into that in a minute. That's what that is. Okay, so you follow me what I'm saying? That's why I say divine counterpart. That's why I don't just say, oh, that's your soulmate, right? Because a soulmate can be anybody. But I still use the term, if you get what I'm saying. I prefer that over the TF thing, right? It's still a divine union, right? But it's karmic, a karmic connection. And then you have your divine union. You have the high level soulmate. You have that spiritual union. Are you following me now? Do you get it? That's what I'm saying. So again, basically, if I go back to the whole twin flame thing, what is the difference? The twin flame is somebody's exact mirror. This is what people are saying. Like, I don't subscribe to none of this. They basically saying the twin flame is the exact mirror of you. And I'm going to get into that in a bit, because it's going to be like a little ranty when I get into that. If you're exact mirror and the soulmate, you guys are opposites. That's basically what's the difference. It's really not much. And then again, the twin flame union is supposed to be hard. And the soulmate union is easier, because some people be like, well, I'd rather be with my soulmate than my twin flame. Because first of all, everybody don't have a twin flame, which is actually a divine counterpart, a high level soulmate. Everybody ain't got that. Everybody not going to meet. Everyone don't have that. It's only if you aware of that connection. So people can be in relationships and they can be like, oh, that's my soulmate. And it's probably just a regular karmic soulmate. And I'm not like shaming like everyday average people who in connections or whatever. But if they not like spiritually awakened, they not aware of spirit, and I'm not saying they got to be spiritual, then it's probably not going to be that type of union. They just having a experience with a karmic soulmate. That's all it is. It could still be an easier relationship. It could still be a good relationship with a karmic soulmate. It's just that it's just not going to be nobody who you going to meet lifetime after lifetime and stuff like that. It's not going to be or be in a different plane of existence. Most of the people who come into union together with their divine counterparts, the high level soulmate, the one who people think is the twin flame, they star seeds. You're a star seed. Are you a light worker? And you don't have to be a light worker. You don't, if you want to say a light worker, you don't have to be someone who read cards or a medium or whatever the case may be. None of that. And not every light worker gonna get to be with a divine counterpart. Now, if all of them want to be or get to be with them, some of them don't. Some of them have been with them. Whatever the case may be. Not all the time. But those are the ones who will be with their people. If you understand what I'm saying. So it's not going to be the average person who's going to be in a divine union, divine counterpart. Again, I'm not like like I'm not trying to be an asshole and say like them relationships are not they not in a good relationship, or it's not the divine kind of, but it's probably just a karmic soulmate. It's just like a good, you can still have a decent relationship with a karmic soulmate. That's what I say. That's what I'm saying, telling you here. That's what I've been shown. That's what I've been told. Doing all of this work, this spiritual work, and like communicating with the spirit guides and spirit, just like on different stuff. I know a lot of stuff about different topics and stuff like that. But yeah, this is what I know to be true, right? Again, this me. I'm not telling you to believe what I'm saying, but that's what I know to be true, okay? So basically, that's to give you the idea of like the soulmate connection. See, the soulmate is something that is universally known. Now, twin flame, it's likely been a thing. Like for me, I ain't finding out about like nothing called like a twin flame until recent years. I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't know nothing about no twin flame, which is why I don't want to just shame something I don't really know too much on, right? But I do know a little bit about it. And ever since, from the beginning, I've always been turned off about it. Like, it's just something about it that, and I'm going to get into that. It's just something about even like before I really found out how people like view these things or how people in these twin flame connections, I always like had an issue with it from the very beginning. Okay? And so, going back to that, so basically, soulmates is something that is universally known. Like, even people who in religious people, subscribe to soulmate. And when people talk about a soulmate, they talk about romantic soulmate. But soulmate can be anybody. But even people who don't have no beliefs believe in a soulmate. That's how, like, that it's really mainstream. It's been a thing for centuries, right? Years, like, right? Years and years, centuries and stuff. Even like I said, everybody basically be saying soulmate, and it's the main thing that is known for is being for romantic. But again, some people know that it's not just, romantic connections. Again, it can be your sister, brother, dad and mom, a cousin, friend, a co-worker can be a soulmate. You know what I mean? Something like that. Not all the time. Some people, you're going to run into some people who from different soul groups. And like, there was something mapped up between each. Those soul groups came together. See what I'm saying about having a lot of knowledge on stuff and planning something out for this encountered meeting to trigger something else so you can meet another soulmate. You see what I mean? So you can meet a soulmate in your particular soul group. If you get what I'm saying, right? So you can have somebody from another soul group. You can meet that person, and maybe through that person you will meet somebody that's actually from your soul group. See, that's how that works. That's how stuff connect. If you get what I'm saying. That's just an example. It can be many different ways. Like, a lot of people you run into, like, people, those are different people from different soul groups and stuff like that. But the people you have connections with, you have friendships with, or you around for a long time, they most likely a soulmate. They probably, some of them don't have big roles. It's only for y'all to be encountered at this particular time for this amount of years, or from this amount of days or weeks, or whatever the case may be. That friend from years ago who you never spoke to again, that is a soulmate. It's just that y'all was meant to meet at that particular time, right? Now, on the other hand, you go and check out at the register with the cashier, that's somebody from a different soul group. Or somebody you passing in a store. Those are people from different soul groups and stuff like that. Even y'all watching, y'all in the comment section, y'all from different soul groups, right? So that's basically what it is. Now, again, it could have a connection to where you meet somebody through another person who from a different soul group, right? You get what I'm saying here? Your doctor can be from a different soul group, but then you might meet a friend or something at that doctor's office, or might meet somebody who you might start a relationship at that doctor's office, because you were supposed to go to that particular doctor's office. That was planned out for you to meet that person, right? Or to meet that friend, or to meet that romantic partner at that doctor's office. But it was through that person from that different soul group, because that was a plan. Everything is planned. Everything is like aligned. Everything is aligned. Everything is mapped out. Everything is planned, whether you believe it or not. Okay? So basically, that's what that is, right? That's how stuff work. Now, let me get into twin flame, but before I do that, give me a second, y'all. I need to go put these clothes in the dryer. I'm sorry, this chair kind of squeaky, okay? This ain't my normal chair, all right? Now, let's get into the twin flame thing, okay? Now, this going to be kind of ranty. It's going to be on a little bit on the ranty side, okay? And I'm not trying to shame people who believe that they're in twin flame connections, who believe in twin flames. Look, I'm not trying to shame you. You believe in twin flame, then that's your beliefs. Or if you subscribe to the whole concept and whatever, then that's on you, y'all. Okay, that's fine. Like, this is just my thoughts. Again, somebody asked me a question, so I'm answering it, okay? And I'm giving my take and my thoughts. I'm trying to explain what it means. Now, some of y'all may have a more in-depth meaning of what a twin flame means or whatever. Basically, the twin flame have the same definitions and meanings as like a fucking soulmate, except for it's supposedly, somebody is your mirror and this. I forgot to turn that light off. I had to turn it off later. It's your mirror and the relationship's supposed to be hard and it's like a deeper connection. It's different from a soulmate or whatever the case may be. Whatever, right? Again, these are my thoughts, my opinion. Now, again, going back, the twin flame is like supposed to be the exact mirror of the person. Like, y'all exactly the same, which is why it's so difficult to be together. It's supposed to be like a hard relationship. You're supposed to be a runner and a chaser. Apparently, twin flames is like, I think it's like one soul. They say this what I heard. Okay, maybe I'm saying it wrong or interpreting it wrong, but it's supposedly a soul split into two, and you guys are this part of the soul going one body, the other part of the soul going another body. That doesn't make any sense. That don't make sense. Like a one soul splitting up in two, going in one body, going in the other body. That don't make sense. Are you dumb? That doesn't make sense. Okay, like, I'm not trying to call people dumb or whatever, but that's one of the meanings I heard. I heard somebody say that before. Or maybe I read it somewhere or something like that. But it don't make sense. You, your own soul, you know what I mean? Now, maybe I'm interpreting it wrong. Maybe they said there's two souls split into two, but that don't make sense either. But how something gonna be one soul split into fucking two? Like, that don't make sense. Are you dumb? Like, are these people crazy or something? Like, I'm just playing. I'm not calling nobody crazy, but just make that make sense. It don't make sense. Like, the math is not mathing, y'all. Is the subtracting is not subtracting. Like, the multiplication is not multiplying. Okay, it's nothing is being square rooted. Nothing is adding up. Nothing. Okay, it's not making no sense. And apparently this relationship is supposed to be hard. Okay, look, I understand not all relationships are not going to be a walk in the park. I understand that you're going to have arguments and stuff like that with your partner. You're going to have disagreements. But that's not supposed to be the majority of the energy. You understand what I'm saying? When you arguing all the time, that's a toxic relationship. It's just simple as that. You hear about these people who claim they're in twin flame connections talking about something. Oh, I've been in a twin flame connection for 10 years. And I ain't speak to them in 10 years. But they your twin flame, though. They married to somebody else. They done chose somebody else over you. They keep going back to somebody else over you, but that's your twin flame. Be for real. Like, y'all don't have to be for real now. I think people just this is just glorifying toxic relationships. That's my opinion. People love toxic shit. Like, people love to be, they love it. They love to be in toxic stuff. They love, or that person is their safe place. They know they're going to keep coming back, or they know that's like, or this person probably manipulated them into thinking like ain't nobody else going to want them, or they just, you want that particular person so bad you willing to put up with all of this bullshit. How is that your twin flame, but they married? They chose somebody else over you. That don't make no damn sense. Like, I'm being for real now. Like, being for real. How that's your twin flame, but they won't even express how they feel about you? How that's your twin flame? They won't even tell you they love you. Let me tell you something. A twin flame is supposed to be a divine union now. What is a divine is the highest of the high, divine. It's supposed to be a divine union now. How the hell is that a divine union? How the hell is that a union orchestrated by the divine? Let's look up the definition of divine. I know it, but I want to read the definition. Okay, so you can see what divine means. Let's get the textbook definition, right? Now, a twin flame is supposed to be the divine union, right? Let's see what divine means. Of, from, or like God or a God. Right? God, like, it's supposed to be God-like. It's supposed to be angelic. It's supposed to be Holy Spirit. What about that is holy? What about this person keep running from you is holy? What about you keep chasing them is holy? What about you running from them is holy? What about them chasing you is holy? What about that is holy? Now, I understand you have stuff where people can run away from stuff because they scared of it. Sometimes that does happen, but not on the extreme level. Because like I said, I've read people talk about like they twin flame and stuff about this. I'm in a twin flame connection, was in a twin flame. I saw somebody say they was in a twin flame connection for 25 years. For 25 years, and she hadn't spoken to him in like 8 to 10 years or something like that. I said, are you fucking kidding me? I said, are you kidding me? And you just sitting around wait. If you gotta sit around and wait for somebody, like waiting, that's not no twin flame connection, baby. What you is you're desperate. Like, I'm not trying to shame you, but at the same time, like, I'm shaming you a little bit, but I'm not. But this is just what it is. Some people don't like to hear the truth, and this is the truth. Because again, people like toxic shit. I'm like, y'all can see my spit because that's sun. But I'm mad a little bit. Like I said, this is going to be kind of ranty. Right? But they say, oh, they be like, because they say, well, that's not on that. Y'all romanticize twin flame. I do feel like people, am I using the right term, romanticize? Like, people romanticize stuff too much. Like, they romanticize their future spouse too much, thinking that they're going to be this perfect person. People romanticize like they divine union and stuff, thinking like it's going to be perfect. Again, I'm not saying shit going to be perfect, right? That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying shit's supposed to be perfect. But it ain't supposed to be that damn hard either. Ain't nobody supposed to be running and chasing. You wasting time when you could be doing other shit in your life instead of chasing behind a person. Right? And yeah, you could do both at the same time. You be doing other shit while you chasing this person. But why do that when you can probably you probably missing out on the actual person who wants you, or on your actual soulmate, on your actual divine counterpart. Because you spent 10 years chasing after this motherfucker, right? That's what I be talking about. That's why I don't subscribe to this bullshit. I don't. That's why I don't. And like I said, I'm not shaming people who channel for twin flames. I'm not shaming people who in twin flame connection. You probably is in a twin flame connection, which is a actual divine counterpart connection. But yeah, you probably is in one. But not if it's like this hard. Not if they emotionally abusing you. Not if they put their hands on you. Not if y'all always arguing. Not if they always choosing somebody else over you. Not if they leave you for 10 years and then they come back and then they leave your ass again. Not if you just always having to fucking watch readings on them and they still ain't contact you yet. That's not a fucking twin flame union. That's not a divine union. I'm sorry. And again, some people need to hear the truth. And I don't care if you mad, you come in this comment section saying something disrespectful, you gonna get blocked. And it's just simple as that. I'm open to people giving their own opinion, but at the same time, don't come on here being disrespectful to me. Okay? Because this is my shit. I'm going to say whatever I want to say on here. And you can make your own YouTube channel and give your own opinion. But I'm going to say whatever I want to say on here. Okay? How is something that's supposed to be hard that fucking hard? Again, nothing is perfect. I always speak about nothing is perfect. First of all, there ain't no perfect people in this world. There's not no perfect life. Nobody has a perfect life. Nobody has a perfect relationship. Nobody is perfectly in love. But it's stuff that's close to perfect, right? Y'all, like I said, y'all gonna see my spit because that's sun, right? Because again, I am kind of like mad a little bit when I am ranting. So, again, let's read divine definition again. Godly, godlike. How is that a godlike connection? Can somebody answer that question for me? Answer the question. How is that godlike? How is it godlike? Because I'm listening or I'm reading, basically. I'll read it. Ain't nothing godlike like that. Ain't nothing holy about that. I say ain't nothing godlike like that. Yeah, ain't nothing godlike like that. Or nothing godlike is that. That's not godlike. That's not a spiritual connection. What it is a karmic connection. That's what it is. Because karmic connection can become addictive. They can be as karmic as low vibrational karmic connection. Because again, not all karmic connections are that hard either. Not even a karmic connection be that bad. That's really low. What that is you keep going. That's somebody, you keep going through that because you haven't learned your lesson. That's what that is. So you gonna keep running back because you still ain't fucking learned your lesson yet. That's why you keep going back to that person. That's why you keep accepting this person back. And you don't want to accept it because some of y'all, you wasted so much time. And now you feel bad about it. Now that person, like your safety net. They not your twin flame if they just want to come in, they get some, and then they leave. Lust and sex is not love. And it's just simple as that. Wanting somebody that bad of obsessive things, that's not love. That's not divine union. That's not God-like. It's not. See, and that's why I understand people who have issues with that type of shit. Because not that I understand, I can see why people get mixed up. Because lust sometimes feel like love sometimes, or feel as though it's like love at first sight. Lust can feel like that, right? Because it's lust, or because you attracted to that person. And yeah, stuff's supposed to have a physical attraction, but those connections are very lusty too. Lusty and obsessive, and you want this person all the time. You obsessively thinking about them. That's not divine union. Okay, that's not. It's just not, y'all. Okay, and it's just simple as that. And like I said, I don't care if you mad or not about this. It's not divine. It's not holy. It's probably time for me to drink some water. It's hot too. See, that's why I was drinking it, because it's cold. That's why I don't use the term, because it completely turned me off. Like I said, just, and again, I'm not throwing shade at people who channel for twin flames, who do twin flame like work or whatever, who feel like they're in a twin flame connection, who guide people who want to be in a twin flame. I'm not shaming. This is just my own personal opinion and thoughts, and how I think it doesn't make sense. My issues with it, which is why I don't subscribe to it. It just irritates. It's to the point to where it irritates me a little bit. Like, if somebody mentioned they're in a twin flame with some connection with somebody, of course I'm not gonna let them know, hey, that irritates me. But it does. It's irritating. I hate it. I hate when people be like, oh, that's my twin. I even hate saying that. Like, hate hearing people say that. Because I know what they referring to. And I know, like, not, like I said, maybe not all twin flame connections is like this. Maybe they not all like that. But that's just from what I saw, how I saw people explain it. I'm just like, why would anybody want to be in a connection like that? That sounds miserable as fuck. It does. Like, that sounds miserable. So then people be like, oh, like I said earlier, if I didn't mention it, like, I just accepted that, me and my twin flame ain't meant to be or whatever, and so I'm going to go with I chose, it's easier to be with a soulmate. That don't even make fucking sense. What are you talking about? That don't even make sense. No, what it was that was a karmic connection. And you finally got tired of that motherfucking shit. And so you left. You left it alone. That's what that was. Talking about something that's your twin flame. Girl, if you don't go sit down somewhere. Girl, boy. Sometimes, I be wanting to knock sense into some people. Like, are you an idiot? Are you dumb? Like, I'm not calling you an idiot or you dumb or dumb, but I'm just asking, are you an idiot or are you dumb? And again, I'm not shaming nobody, but at the same time, it sounds like I'm shaming people, but I'm not. Like, right? So that's basically what my thoughts is, my take on this stuff, and like basically what I know to be the difference between like a twin flame or soulmate. Now, a divine counterpart, that's the term I use because it's kind of, it's like a term that's not specific. Like the soul, it's like, no, not that it's not specific. It is a specific term, but I mean, it doesn't mean multiple things, or like it's not up against another term. Like twin flame supposed to be different than a soulmate, but then a soulmate is different from a twin flame, but then a soulmate can be anybody. So that's why I don't use the term soulmate, because it can be any energy, like anybody. But again, like I said, I do have like a card where I do have like I made that say soulmate connection. But I have like words up under that clarifies I'm talking about the higher level soulmate, the one that's heavenly God, the one that's a 5D connection. Basically, that's that higher level union. Again, this is what it is. The person you want to be with, that's your divine, that's supposedly a twin flame, is a divine counterpart. It's just a higher level soulmate. That's nothing different. That's what it is. People say high level soulmate is different from a twin flame. Well, no, the high level soulmate is the what people disguise it as a twin flame, and the connection not supposed to be hard like that. Like I said, people love toxic things. People love dysfunction. That's what the world operate on, dysfunction, and everything is all about. Everything is hypersexual and stuff like that, and dysfunctional, and just toxic. People love that type of shit. Like I said, they love it. That's why you have people who pass up a really good person for somebody who ain't shit, and then you get older and you realize you wasted your life on this person because you love dysfunction. You love bullshit at that time. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I be talking about. People always ask me, what is how you age so gracefully? Why you don't look that old and stuff like that? That's because I ain't put up with bullshit from people in life. Minded my fucking business. Didn't get involved with idiots and stuff that made me age quick or whatever the case may be. I'm just telling you what, okay? And drink water and stuff like that. You know how they be like drinking water and minding your business? I know a lot of people who was in dysfunctional relationships who look a fool, who wasted their time, who just, now you got kids with this person and just like, and you know, wasting so much time. It's just like, now you going through this and doing that. It's just, you see what I mean, y'all? But I'm gonna shut this down, like, cause I can go on and on and on and on. Cause now I'm heading in the territory where I want to rant about people who like willingly put themselves in certain connections, like, and then you wonder why it ended up like this. You ain't see them red flags in the beginning. Just like, that's how you know. Like, oh my God, y'all, I could go on and on. People be seeing them red flags. Yeah, you saw them damn red flags that told you that wasn't your damn twin flame. And then you be like, oh, that was the catalyst and all that. No, you saw them red flags in the beginning, but you liked them too damn much. You was attracted to them too. So you ain't wanted, you just wanted to see if it can work, and then you realize it didn't work. And now they done picked her over your ass or picked him over you, and now you look a damn fool. Or people who end up in relationship with these people, again, it's just in general, them red flags was flying the fuck up in the beginning. But you didn't care. And now, you know what? Let me stop, because it seems like I'm shaming people now. That's all. That's basically what it was, y'all. Like, because I'm going all off a topic and stuff. But that's all I have, y'all. Hopefully, you know, this person see the video who I uploaded this for. She probably gonna email me because she prefer to message me in private. But yeah, hopefully I answered the question correctly. Especially if you watching, just let me know if I did answer correctly. You can send me an email. I know you don't like to message me, like in comment section and stuff like that. You say you prefer to keep things private. I'm not gonna say her name, but just let me know. Or, you know, if you do have any questions about anything, whether it's spiritual related, whether it's about connections and stuff like that, or whether it's about like spiritual things in general, it can be about anything under the spiritual topic. I would get on here and talk about it, or give my thoughts about it, or just anything different. Like, it doesn't have to be spiritual related, but even though it's probably best if it is, because that's the theme of this channel. But you know, yeah, just let me know, y'all. Tell me your thoughts. You can leave a comment in the comment section. Again, you know, I don't know, many people probably is not going to see this video. I really don't care. It was really for that person and people who was wondering. But if you want to leave a comment, you can. However, you got to be respectful to me. Definitely, you know, don't get out of line. Don't be disrespectful to people who comment as well. Like, again, these are my thoughts. These are my opinions. Again, I'm not trying to shame people, even if it sounds like it. I'm just speaking in general terms. If you feel offended, if you feel offended, if the shoe fits, then wear them, motherfucker, because I don't really care. Like, I really don't. And I'm not going to argue on no internet, okay, because I ain't got time for it. I don't. So, it is what it is, right? That's something, that's a thing in the past. I don't argue on no internet, okay? Because you will get blocked. Okay, that block button, what it hide from channel, that's what I'm going to do. Okay? And you can give your opinion, but be respectful. Okay? Because that's what it's all about. You give respect to get respect. Okay? Again, you have an issue, you can upload your video on your own YouTube channel. You can make a channel, do whatever you can. Okay? But these are Donnescha's opinions, okay? Because y'all get Donnescha, okay? But I'm going to bring Didi out, okay? Didi done came out in this video. That's the other side. That's the one who say whatever she want to say. But Donnescha, that's the one who, you get that. That's the nice one, okay? And I ain't saying I got like a split personality, but you know what I mean, okay? But yeah, that's all, y'all. Let me know your thoughts if you want to leave a comment, or if this answered, like, if this like gave you, you know, some clarity if you was wondering yourself. And if you do want me to answer something or talk about something, let me know in the comment section, or you can email me, or even DM me on my social media. But don't DM me asking me for no reading. You can DM me asking me a question if you want me to answer a question on here, or, you know, again, leave a comment or email me. Okay, you can do either or. Ooh, excuse me, y'all. All right, y'all, I'm head on out. Bye.